Good day everyone, I'm Teacher Justin and let's review. Let's go! Okay, let's have this item. Which of the following statement is correct? So we have number 1, all prime numbers are odd. Number 2, 2 is a prime number. And number 3, all odd numbers are prime. So let's try to answer this. So para masagutan natin tong item na to, gagamit tayo nung counter example. So para ma-prove natin na mali yung statement, kailangan natin mag-isip ng counter example para masabi natin na mali yung statement na yun. So let's start with the first item, which is all prime numbers are odd. So kung titignan natin ang mga listahan ng prime numbers, most of them are odd numbers. Pero may isang hindi, and that is 2. 2 is a prime number but not an odd number. So ito yung magiging counter example natin to say that item number 1 is not true. Ayan. So incorrect statement yan. Next, punta naman tayo sa statement number 2. So statement number 2 is a prime number. So according to our counter example sa first item, automatic we can say that this statement is true kasi 2 is a prime number. So lagay natin ang check mark. Okay? So next, punta naman tayo kay third item. All odd numbers are prime. So tulad nga ng sinabi ko kanina, most of the prime numbers are prime. Pero hindi ibig sabihin nun ay hindi lahat ng odd numbers ay prime. So for example is 9. 9 is an odd number and composite number kasi may factor siya ng 3 times 3. Therefore, this third statement is incorrect. So to answer this item, isa lang yung tama na statement and that is letter B, 2. The second statement. Ayan. And that's it. Alright. Tada! Okay, let's have this item. What is the sum of the prime numbers between 13 and 31? So, para masagutan natin tong item na to, we will start with getting the prime numbers between 13 and 31. So, ano-ano yung mga prime numbers na yon? So, pag sinabi natin between 13 and 31, we will start with 17. Bakit hindi sinama si 13? Okay, pag sinabing between, nasa gitna ni 13 at 31. Therefore, 13 is not going to be included. Okay, so 17. Okay, ang susunod na prime number kay 17 is 19. Ang susunod na prime number kay 19 is 23. And ang susunod na prime number kay 23 is 29. And susunod na prime number kay 29 is 31. Which is, hindi natin isasama kasi hanggang 31 lang yung range natin. So, we're not going to include 31 as well. So, now, let's add 17, 19, 23, and 29 to answer this item. So 17 plus 19 plus 23 plus 29, that will give us a sum of 88. And to answer this item number 2, that will be letter C, 88. And that's it. Tada! Alright. Okay, let's have this item. Which of the following numbers is prime? Okay. So para masagutan natin itong item na to, ang gagawin natin is we will try to factor each choices. So, kung pwede siyang i-factor, then it is a composite. Pag hindi, it will be prime. So, start tayo with 51. So, 51 is divisible by 3. So, meron siyang factor na 17 times 3. So, automatic, this will be a composite number and hindi siya prime. Okay. So, next, try natin si 111. 111 is also divisible by 3 kasi yung factors niya magiging 37 times 3. So, this is an example of a composite number. So, automatic, 111 is also not prime. Okay, next try naman natin si 131. So, 131, okay. So, 131, ang factors lang niya will be 131 and 1. So, kung ito yung factors ng ating number, this will be a prime number. Ayan. So, meron na tayong nakuhang prime number. Okay. Let's try to test 141. Okay. So, 141, meron din siyang factor na 47 times 3. So this is also a composite number. So dito sa set of numbers that we have here, the only prime number is letter C, 131. And that will be our final answer. And that's it! Ta-da! Alright. Okay, let's have this item. Which of the following pairs of numbers are relatively prime? So, bago natin sagutan tong item na to, let's define relatively prime. So, anong ibig sabihin ng relatively prime? So, relatively prime, ibig sabihin niyan is two integers na walang common factor except for 1. So, dapat wala silang common factor. So, let's test our choices kung meron silang mga common factor. So, daanin natin sa divisibility rule or sa prime factorization para makuha natin if they have a common factor. So, let's test with 15 and 21. 15 and 21, they are both divisible by 3. Therefore, automatic, hindi na agad sila relatively prime. Okay. So, moving on to 16 and 20. So, let's identify kung ano yung common factor nila. They are both divisible by 4. So, automatic, hindi rin sila relatively prime. Next, let's proceed to 24 and 40. So, 24 and 40, they are both divisible by 8. So, hindi sila relatively prime. So, cross out din natin si letter C. Next, let's try letter D. 12 and 35. So, 12 and 35, let's try to factor 12. Ang factors niya ay 2 times 2 times 3. At ang 35 naman, ang factors niya ay 5 times 7. So, kung titignan natin yung prime factors nila, wala silang common na factor. So, since walang common factor, we can say that 12 and 35 are relatively prime. So, to answer this item, it will be letter D, 12 and 35. That's it! Ta-da! Alright. And that is it. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you have comments, questions, recommendations, suggestions for my next video, please leave them in our comment section below. Share this video and subscribe. And for more videos like this, you can go to my channel, Teacher Justin. And that is it for today. Again, I'm Teacher Justin. Goodbye, God bless, and stay safe. See you on my next video. Peace.